and welcome to Those Working Fangirls, where we talk all things nerdy book, TV, movie, pop culture, fandoms, and how they integrate into our adult lives. I'm Natasha.
And I'm Christine.
And today is the 4th annual Fangirl Academy Awards.
Yay.
It's our Oscars time. We're going to be talking about all of our favorite movies this year, some honorable mentions.
Superlatives. Yeah, if you don't know, every year we do our Fangirl Oscars before the actual Oscars happen. And they don't usually line up
the same week.
Well, I just mean like in general, our picks don't usually line up with the Oscars picks.
Yeah, that's true. Movies. That's why it's called Fangirl Oscars.
Yeah, that's why we had the fangirl aspect. But first, as always, we've got Snap Crackle pop culture news. And if you want to skip to the main discussion, you can. There is a timestamp in the show notes, in the description, wherever you're at. But if you want to hear the news, we're rolling on in. We had some huge Sarah J. Maas news this week.
Oh, yeah.
Because she was on Call Her Daddy.
The rumors were true.
Can I just tell you that last night we were at the Reminders of Him premiere, and I was sitting next to some women, and they saw Alex Cooper was there. She walked by, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she's from like Sorry Daddy." And I was like, it's Call Her Daddy. La 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 la. But yeah, so big news.
New ACOTAR books.
Well, yes, obviously. This is okay. I also wanted to discuss the calling of these ACOTAR books 6 and 7, when in reality they're 5 and 6, and there was a novella.
Wait, you what? Oh my God, I didn't realize that they're calling it 6 and 7.
It's very weird. Someone in my comments was like, I don't understand. Why is it not 5 and 6? And I was like, yeah, they must be counting that stupid fucking novella. That was so short and nothing happened. I mean, it's not a stupid fucking novella. If you were reading as they came out and you got that novella and you were so excited for new content, you too would think it was a stupid fucking novella. Y'all who are binge reading are spoiled with lots of content. And you're calling it a whole book. It's not even a novel, it's a novella. How can we call it a book?
Yeah. Like when the life and death of Short Second Life of Bree Tanner came out.
No one calls that a Twilight book.
No. It's a novella.
It's a novella. It's a side story. And when people ask me like how to read the ACOTAR books, I tell them to skip the novella.
I skipped it. You told me I skipped it. I watched your video. You told me what happened. That's all I needed to know. I listened.
Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the new ACOTAR books are dropping in 2 parts because Sarah wrote this new story. It's a huge, huge book. So she didn't intend for it to be more than 1 book, but you can't publish a book as big as the book that she wrote. And she writes like in part 1, part 2, part 3. So like there are 4 parts to this. And the first part is approximately 400 pages. If you look at barnesandnoble.com, it says like in the high 300s for this volume 1 that's dropping October 27th. And then we've got volume 2 and 3 together. Yeah, but it just must be where the story can be separated because 2 and 3 have to be read together. And they're coming on January 12th. And that's approximately like 950 pages. And then there's a volume 4 that she's still working on. So it's just a huge story. She said it's not a series. It is 1 story, but it is really fucking long and big. And so it can't be published as 1 book.
So, but I didn't watch her on Call Her Daddy yet. It felt weird for me to like watch it. I'm going to watch it at some point. But like, did she talk about who the main character is, or is it just everyone?
So I haven't finished it yet because I have been on deadline for things. And so I've been listening to it in like snippets. But I don't think she released who it's going to be all of. I think everyone thinks it's going to be Elaine and Israel. Maybe she did say that and I haven't gotten to that part yet. But yeah, Em says she hasn't revealed who story is. I think that I would see that clip like clipped if she actually did say. So she talked a lot about personal things in her life and how they were reflected in her books and Silver Flames and about her pregnancies and stuff. It's a really like intimate conversation. So I'm excited to listen to the rest of it. And I'm fucking excited for 2 new fucking ACOTAR books. The first one is going to be short. I feel like we're going to finish it in 2 seconds because if you've read any of Sarah's books, they're all very long. Yeah. This is like the shortest. This is going to be feeling maybe like the novella, but I'm sure stuff will happen in it. It just will feel short.
Okay. Jessica's asking, is that how you pronounce? I say novella. Why do you say novella?
That's just how I say it. Tomato, tomato.
Okay. So, Jessica, that's not exactly how you pronounce it. That's Christine's pronunciation.
Well, no, but I hear people pronounce it that way all the time. I think it's like tomato. It's just the way you say it.
Novella. I say novella. So, that's how I say it.
Okay. I say it sometimes novella, sometimes novella, but I don't think it fucking matters.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. It's like when Christine says parabati, and it's definitely not that.
No, it's not like that. Because
you say parabati.
I know I do. I'm saying it's not like that. That is not an equal comparison because no one else says that. I'm talking about people in the world I hear say novella.
Frank is interesting. He has an interesting point. He said, what about telenovela?
Yes.
Yeah. But telenovela, does that have 2 L's at the end? It doesn't matter. Anyways, we're moving on from pronunciation. We all know Christine likes to pronounce things differently, and it's fine, but this one's not that big of a deal. Okay, next. Jacob Tierney, who is the creator of Heated Rivalry, got a new series order from Netflix, and it's like a drama, and we're going to be following Alexander the Great and Aristotle. And I'm pumped about this. Jason Bateman's production is...
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw this, and I was excited. It's going to be really cool to see those 2 people portrayed in a modern... television show.
Yes, I'm very excited because we only really have had like one Alexander the Great thing, and that was back in the day.
I don't even remember any.
It was with what's his face? Bullseye. He's been so many other things.
Oh, I only know him from Bullseye in Daredevil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why am I blanking on his name?
I don't know his name.
Anyways, yeah, that was like and I think Angelina Jolie was also in that one.
What's that?
I think it's interesting because everyone has been wanting the book that follows Achilles. What's that book called, guys? I read it and I can't.
The Fall of Troy?
No. It's a gay romance between Achilles and...
Song of Achilles.
Song of Achilles, yes. Has been wanting that to be adapted.
Yeah.
But I guess they're not adapting that. They're doing something totally different, which is fine. Because it's going to be...
I thought you were like talking about the Odyssey or something.
No, and everyone's like, Connor, we want Connor to be Achilles. He would be so perfect.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is very interesting and like a perfect next show for them. But I hope that they're working on season 2 of Heated Rivalry. But I'm
sure they are working on both.
They're working on both, yes. Anyways, very excited for them. And I hope Netflix allows him to do whatever he wants.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm sure they will after the success of his other stuff.
Yes.
In other news, Daisy Edgar Jones is cast in the adaptation of Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, the novel by Gabrielle Zevin. Why am I blanking? That I read that in like 2024. I don't think, Natasha, have you read it?
No, I knew nothing about this book until Christine told me the other night.
I read it because I really wanted to be in the know. Everyone was talking about it and reading it in the book world. And I did the audiobook. It was very good. And it's a really great book. It's just really, it's not like a rom-com. It's like devastating. It's like two friends. It's kind of like The Social Network meets When Harry Met Sally, except it's not as fun as Harry Met Sally. They're just always like jealous of each other's things, and then they never tell each other about their feelings. But there's a lot of deep themes in it. But like on the romance angle, from the romance aspect, it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
She does eventually have her own like separate romance with another character that's really sweet, but nothing ends well. So
great.
I mean, it ends like on a hopeful note, but like not on a hopeful, like not on a happy ending.
It's not a romance. If there's no happily ever romance. If there's no happily ever after,
it's not a romance. No. It's a devastation.
Okay, perfect. Harry Styles' album is out. Disco
sometimes, dance all the time. Or I forget. It's a long title.
Very long. Have you listened?
I have listened a little bit. It's when I was writing, so I wasn't like locked in. Mm-hmm. I have listened to
Kiss All the
Aperture
Time,
many times.
Disco occasionally.
Okay, Kiss All the Time, Disco occasionally. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't really done a cognizant listen yet.
Me too. I think I got through the first half of it. I got to Coming Up Roses, which is my favorite song on the album so far.
Cool.
But I haven't finished it cognitively. You know?
Yep. I was not paying attention, so I didn't really take it in, except for Aperture, which I love and I've listened to 1,000 times.
I do love Aperture. At first I was like, this is like chill and okay, but now I'm like, yep, get into it.
Yeah, Tessa said it sounded like background music, and I was like, all of the Sushi album sounds like background music.
You just gotta give it a couple listens.
You gotta give it a sec. But all right, moving on. Real quick, Project Hail Mary debuted their Rotten Tomatoes score today at 95%.
Woo!
Which is exciting. Yeah. And the Hannah Montana special is coming March 24th. We're getting really close to this Hannah Montana special, and I am excited to watch it.
Do we know what should we expect?
I don't know what to expect. I mean, I
saw her filming.
Yeah, we saw her filming. I don't know if she did a concert or like an interview with Alex Cooper. I don't know if she's in character or if she's talking about her character. I don't know what to expect, but I'm excited because Hannah Montana was a huge phenomenon in the 2000s. I loved the music. I felt like I was, quote, too old for it because I was in high school a lot of the time, I feel like. But also, like, it was so prevalent. I was watching it when I was watching it.
It was like the only Disney Channel show that I, like, watched, you know, because back then I was watching Grey's Anatomy and Desperate Housewives, and So
was I watching Desperate Housewives. I just watched everything.
Except you're 4 years older than me.
I mean, yeah, but also, like, I watched whatever.
No, I was hoity-toity and I was snobbery. Like, I don't watch Disney Channel, but no.
I was just like so excited because I know I've talked about this, but we didn't get Disney Channel until I was 13. So like I was only a year in when I got to high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it was so exciting because everyone talked about all these shows forever. I never had them.
Everyone talked about them and I was like, I don't watch them. You guys are so baby.
I made a cookie jar of Dave the Barbarian in 8th grade.
What?
Remember Dave the Barbarian was a cartoon, I think, on Disney Channel or Nickelodeon? Do you never watch Dave the Barbarian?
No.
Of course you didn't. Okay, I was just thinking about it the other day because my mom did a ceramics class and she made like a little like holder for jewelry, and it looked like something I would have made in like 4th grade.
Wow, burn.
A little, well, like we did ceramics like every year we had a ceramics project in elementary school, and then I took ceramics in like 7th grade during our rotation or something, and yeah, I made a Dave the Barbarian cookie jar, and it was my masterpiece.
Did you take it in high school?
I don't think, maybe I took one ceramics class in high school, but I didn't I hated the feel of like the clay when it dries on your skin because it's so like dry. It's like nails on a chalkboard. So I didn't take many. I definitely took it through middle school, but not that many in high school. I think I took one. And I did not make a masterpiece. That was memorable. I made a spaghetti and meatballs jewelry holder once, and it was like, it looked like spaghetti and meatballs, and you take off the top and it holds your jewelry.
That's fun.
Did you ever make anything?
Yeah, I have, I took ceramics in high school, so all my stuff was top tier at that point.
You didn't do it in elementary school? I guess not.
No,
then.
they didn't have that.
We had our pinch pots.
I mean, we did like Color Me Mine and...
I don't even know what that is.
What? Yeah, like when you go...
On the East Coast, we did ceramics.
Color Me Mine was like a chain store, and you would go in, and it was ceramics already done, and then you would paint them, and then they would fire them for you, and it was
so
like
you made them from scratch.
From scratch, yeah.
From scratch. We learned all about the process with the firing. I remember I made my own Picasso painting and my own Monet. We had to learn those techniques and do it in elementary school, and I thought mine was a masterpiece because the art teacher hung it up.
Now you're talking about art.
Yeah, well,
class.
ceramics was in my art class. That's what it was all together.
Okay, yeah, we didn't have that together. We just had art, and then we had in middle school we had art class, and then the second semester we would do drama.
Wow. And we also did the loom. Oh my God, I made pillows in art class.
Wow, that's cool.
It was. And I was so fast, I made 3 and everyone else made 1. I was so into it. I made one for baby Paul and it had a baseball on it.
Okay, we're on a tangent.
We are on a tangent. Back to the news. Do you want to talk about this one?
I didn't see this, so you're going to have to inform me.
Okay. Well, I just saw this news. Catherine Hahn announced that she is playing Mother Gothel officially.
Wait, she did?
Yeah. And her Instagram bio now says Mother Knows Best.
Yay!
I think she's going to be great.
She's the perfect choice. I remember when Scarlett Johansson, they were thinking she was going to play Mother Gothel.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I love when Hollywood does that stuff. You guys, whenever Hollywood goes report Scarlett Johansson in talks to play Mother Gothel in Tangled live action, it's because there is a plant, and they planted that information so that they would see how the public would react. And depends on how the public reacts if that person gets picked to play or not. So, yeah.
Interesting. Well, in one other very exciting, well, actually, it's not actually a date. So I got really excited when I saw this headline. So Heartstopper Forever, the movie, it said Heartstopper Forever, the movie will premiere after the final book in the series is released on July 2nd. So I don't think it has a date. I think the author was just asked about it, and she said that the movie's not going to premiere until after the final book in the series has been released, so everyone can read it before they see the movie. Because that's the way she wants people to experience it first, since it's a book.
Yeah.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Speaking of authors, Rachel Reed, who is the author of Heated Rivalry books, she was asked a bunch of questions in London, and one of them was, are the boys going to narrate the audiobooks for Heated Rivalry?
I mean, they'd have to get a budget for
so
that.
That's what she's saying. She's like, we want it to happen. They're just very busy.
Yeah.
And
they don't pay audiobook narrators enough.
Fame, so yeah.
Yeah. They'd really have to want to do it and go out of their way. I just want to we don't have this on the news today, but we're going to be at BookCon, And BookCon is happening April 18th and 19th. Our events are on April 18th on Saturday. We have a signing. I'm going to be signing books. Natasha's going to be there signing. We're going to have like postcards for the podcast. And that is happening, I think, on the floor at 4:30. And that's on Saturday. And it wasn't on the website yet, but I asked about it. And she said that they're going to edit it and get it up there. And then our panel, we have a live Those Forking Fangirls panel, and that is happening at 6:00 on Saturday. And we will have a special author guest. We're waiting to get confirmation on who exactly it's going to be, but we will let you know when we know. And we're very excited. We have to put up a graphic about that because, BookCon has been like a booktube hub over like the 2010s, and then it disappeared, and it's coming back, and we're just excited to see everyone there. It's just like the community is really nice. Are you floating names for your guests and seeing how your audience reacts? No, we had to give names to BookCon, and they're reaching out to see if the schedules will work.
That's how that works.
That's how that works. But also, we're going to be at Forks this year in September. Very exciting. Twilight Forks Forever Festival. And we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
We're just going to be there. So
no, we will be doing something.
Yes. We just don't know what that is yet.
We just don't have the details yet. So we will be there as of this moment. And okay, what else? Oh, I have a new book out. It's called 30, Flirty, and Forever Alone. And it's supposed to be the UK deal of the day on Thursday, I think. In the UK, you can get it for 99 cents. But that will be after this is happening after. This is going up after. But anyway, it's a rom-com about a woman who is turning 30, and she always planned to have her person locked down by then, and she has these 2 weddings coming up, and she tries to manifest finding her person by checking the +1 box, and she goes hard on the dating apps for 6 months, comes up fucking empty-handed, then goes to these weddings, and Disney wedding is the second wedding, and she is dressed as Rapunzel, and she is just feeling kind of shitty because it's her birthday, and she has no +1 with her, and she lost her luggage, and this Flynn sidles up next to her and is like, hey, and she's like, what are you doing here? Because there's like 6 other Rapunzels here. And she's like, which one do you belong to? And he was like, none. And she's like, you didn't come to this wedding alone. And he's like, yes, I did. And she's like, no, single people don't come to weddings alone. And he's like, aren't you here alone? And she's like, yeah, but I didn't try to come here alone. So we hit it off from there.
And that's Christine's book.
That's 30, 40, and Forever Alone. Links are in the show notes. And the audiobook is also excellent if you like audiobooks. So it's in any way you like to read.
The second half of my sewing classes are coming. One's going to be in March. One's going to be in April. So look out for those dates.
Woo!
If you want to come, the basic guide.
They're coming.
The basic guide to sewing is already out. You can get that one on my website, natashapolis.com. It's an hour and a half, and it'll get you grooving, get you sewing,
moving and grooving
with the machine.
On your journey.
Yep. The second class is we're making a little stretchy tube top to get you ready for the corsetry class, which is everyone wants to take that one. Corsetry class is going to be a little hard, so just
be prepared.
Not for beginners.
Right.
So if you want to get ready for the corsetry class, you're going to have to get the basic.
Get practicing.
That's why I have 3 classes, and then at one point you can get all 3 of them and then work your way up. So there you go.
Nice. Mm-hmm. All right, should we move into what right now?
Yes.
What are you reading?
I'm rereading The Long Game because I can't get out of I'm still at the cottage. I'm going to be at the cottage all year.
Okay.
And I just needed to relive that again. And now I'm also reading Heated Rivalry fan fiction. Yes, I am.
Wow. Nice.
I have entered this phase of the fangirl. And we all saw it coming. And here she is. Okay, so I saw this fic Wolfbird talked about on Threads, and I usually like to start off with a fic that like everyone likes because at least we know that it's good. It's not finished though yet, so that's the only problem. But anyways, it's about if you're interested and you want to start Heated Rivalry fan fiction. This one follows Shane and Ilya. Obviously, Shane's a hockey player. Ilya is a professional dom, and it's all about control. It's kind of similar to the Ali Hazelwood book Deep End in that sense. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's really well written.
Good.
Really well written.
Really well written.
It's really well written. And I think I'm on chapter 4.
Cool. All right.
It's on Archive of Our Own, AO3.
All right. Nice. I got past the Luke and Jocelyn story, and it didn't end with her waking up, which was annoying. It just like stopped.
Oh.
I was like, all right. Anyway, next we came to a Thomas and Alistair story, which I was having a lot of fun with. So if you read the Last Hours series at the end, all right, so Cordelia Carstairs, who is the lead character, her mother has 3 children now. She was pregnant in that series, and now she has a young baby who's 18 months old, and his name is Zachary. Now, if you read Cassie's books, you know that her names are very purposeful, and you also know that there's a brother, Zachariah, and I can't help but think that this must be the baby that becomes brother Zachariah because there is like a weird connection between brother Zachariah. Like we originally were theorizing that was Will or something before we finished Clockwork because of brother Zachariah like having like, I don't know, vibes. Yeah. And now it seems that maybe brother Zachariah is another Carstairs. Brother Jeremiah and brother Zachariah. Both Carstairs fellows, perhaps. But anyway, this baby's 18 months old. Alistair and Thomas are watching him for the day while Alistair's mother goes out and hangs out with her lady friends. And they're like, oh, this is going to be so easy. And then the baby can walk because he's 18 months old. And they go to Charlotte's and he gets into Henry's lab and he picks up a mirror, looks into it, and becomes a 40-something-year-old man. Then there's this like 40-something-year-old Zachary and Jessica. Jem is brother Jeremiah. Oh wait, no, he's not. I'm getting this confused.
Yeah, this whole time
have I been saying this all wrong?
I think so.
LMAO. I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Wait, you said this before. You said this to me earlier.
Yeah, but brother Zachariah is not Jem, is it? Did I fuck this up? Fuck me. Wait, did he take? Wait, is his name Zachary after Jem?
No, I don't think so.
Well, if that's true, then brother Zachariah already exists because Jem is already.
Yeah, brother Zachariah already. His name is Zachary or Zachariah?
No, his name is Zachary, but maybe it's named after brother Zachariah. Because Jem is a Carstairs.
He named the baby after Jem as a silent brother.
That's what it sounds like. Like one of those is named after the other, okay?
I don't think so. Okay.
Yes! If Jem is brother Zachariah, and I've got this all fucked up in my head because it's been a while, that means that they named Zachary after Jem.
Why would that mean that?
Because they are related.
Okay.
It's a tribute.
Why wouldn't they just name him Jeremiah?
His name's not Jeremiah. Jeremiah has a different brother that I got confused because his name is Jem.
Jem.
Yeah, Jeremiah is irrelevant.
Jem.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jeremiah is irrelevant.
Jeremiah is irrelevant here.
Irritated with us.
Okay, no, they're not. We're figuring this out together. It's been a long time since we dove into this lore. Yeah, Caitlin said not irritated. It's confusing. There's a lot to keep track of. There are many books. There's like 12. Anyway, back to the point here. He becomes a 40-something-year-old man.
Okay.
But he's supposed to be a baby.
Yeah.
And then he gets up and he's like, what am I doing here? I have no memory of this. And he's like, unhand me. I'm getting out of here. Like, and Alistair's like, I'm your brother. And he's like, you're not my older brother. I barely see him and you're younger than me. And then they end up chasing him around London. And they find him at a candy shop stuffing his face with candy. So it's like, is he a baby in a man body? What's happening? That's where we're at in my story journey. And Henry sent a fire message saying that was a Fae artifact. So, of course, the Fae are fucking responsible for the mirror that turns the baby into a 40-something-year-old man. All right, what are you watching?
I'm still watching Love Story, the Ryan Murphy, J.K.R. Jr., and Carolyn Bessette show. It's on every week. I love this show, but it's a tragic love story, so just be aware. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the vibes are great. The music's great. The fashion's great. I love it so much.
Nice.
Yeah. I also started this show called Vladimir on Netflix with Rachel Weisz.
How is it?
It's weird. She talks to the camera.
Oh,
she breaks the fourth wall.
We love that.
I don't think I like it. I don't know.
It has to be done right. Didn't you like Fleabag?
I do like Fleabag.
So that's not what you don't like about it.
Yeah. So I think she talks to us way too much.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be. I think it's a little twisted, this story. So. I don't know. I thought it was going to be something else, and then it's this, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. I am obviously still watching Survivor 50. Episode 2 was so fucking good. Honestly, I think everyone should just start watching Survivor right now. It is one of the most entertaining seasons that we've had in a very long time, because the most entertaining seasons are always the returnee seasons, because they're bringing back the best people, the most fun personalities, and you're just throwing them all together. And I'm having the best time. Christian Hubecki really, really shined and shot his pants in this latest episode.
What?
Didn't I tell you this right after I watched it? The episode begins with Christian leaning over the fire, and Joe's like, "Are you okay?" Because he got all stiff, and he's like, "I don't know. I'll get back to you on that." And then he walks off awkwardly, and the camera's following him, and he's like, "You're not gonna want to see this." And Joe is in a confessional, and he's like, well, he walked off, and unless he sat on a banana or in a pile of water, something went wrong. I think Kristen shit his pants.
Oh my God.
And then he's trying to go to the ocean to get away from the camera, and the other player, Emily, is walking the other way, and she's like, hi, and he's like, hi.
Oh God.
It is cinema. Anyway, no, Frank, you don't have to watch all other 50 seasons to understand what's happening at all. You can come in on this season, and then you'll probably love certain players and want to go watch their seasons. Anyway, so Christian, I'm just saying anyone can do that. You don't have to watch all the other seasons. There's no things you're not gonna be able to follow. It's a new season with the really fun players from other seasons. Anyway, then Christian proceeds to be the star of the episode in so many different ways. We really are following him this episode but through everyone else as well, and he's just great. And Suri is Serene, and I fucking love to watch her shine. She's a master of this social game. I love like all of the different alliances that have formed. They're just like the dynamics. There's a rivalry. There's a heated rivalry between Ozzy and Coach. And it's a fun time. I'm enjoying it so much. Okay, a character was medevaced on a person was medevaced on episode 1 because he ripped his ACL, and they were talking about it because the other tribes didn't see that he was evacuated until this challenge in this episode, and one of them was like from his season, and they were good friends, and she like started to cry because she was so sad for him. And they were talking about what a good person Kyle was. And then Coach goes, I'd like to clear the air about something Ozzy was saying about me.
God.
While they're talking about Kyle, and he just goes on this like rant about how he's an honorable man himself. It was also cinema. And then, like, everyone's trying not to laugh because it's just, like, such a Coach thing to do. Coach has people call him Coach. Like, Coach calls himself the Dragon Slayer. Coach is a character. Anyway, yeah. It's fantastic. And there will be another episode by the time this comes out. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's Survivor 50. Fucking great. And that's all I've really been watching. I mean, we watched the last episode of Love is Blind, and it was kind of boring.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the reunion. That is happening on your birthday, Natasha. And yeah, a lot of stuff happening right now. What have you been watching movie-wise?
We just went and saw Reminders of Him.
We did.
Last night.
We were at the world premiere last night.
Yeah. This is Colleen's third
book to movie, but she did have that short web series.
And like I hadn't read the book until this past weekend, and I really liked the book. It's just a sad story.
Yeah, the book is good. It's just sad. Like, and it gets we do get a happy ending. I kind of wanted more once we got to the ending because I was like, I just want some more happy scenes.
Yeah, it's a very like grounded, like family-driven mother story.
And like, if you are a Colleen reader, you know that it's the most. You get the most out of the book when you go in blind. So it's hard to kind of give that much of what it's about.
I avoided all trailers and everything. And I just read the book.
Yeah. And so I would, it's not a rom-com at all.
No.
It's a drama.
But the book has way more romantic elements, I think, that they put in the movie, which I understand the decisions in the movie because it like kind of built up the tension. Yeah. Yeah. In the book, they like make out, I think, the first night they meet. Yeah, they do. But they did have some like great chemistry in the movie. Yeah, they really did.
They did a really good job with the film. The performances are great, and it's shot really. It's really pretty. All the lighting, and
I cried.
Yes, I mean it's a sad story. I am back on fluoxetine, so I like shed one tear. Because you know how like that's like the first thing I noticed. I was like, I'm not crying all the time when I get emotional. When I'm on the medication, but I did shed a tear.
It's so funny because when I cry, I typically only do like 1 or 2 tears. But every time I noticed last night, I had a tear streak down my, and it's always this cheek. Like it just builds a path through my makeup, and I didn't realize I had that all throughout the after party. It was dark.
It was too dark to see it. Yeah, I didn't notice that I had a little bit of smooshies too from my eyeliner.
Okay, yeah,
and I was like, "What's up in there all night?" But anyway, they did a really good job with it. It is just a sad story.
Yeah, and there's like not a lot. There's like not like big things that happen. It's just more grounded and emotional.
It's definitely like just like a character driven story. There's not a lot like of action stuff happening.
Yeah, compared to...
And even compared to Regretting You, where there's like a lot of storylines happening. We're kind of following this one woman who just got out of jail, and she's trying to get her feet back underneath her because she, doesn't have any money. She needs to get a job, and no one wants to hire someone just out of jail. She's back in this town where she has history.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lauren Graham's in it.
Lauren Graham is in it. So Lauren Graham was at the premiere, and she sat like 3 rows directly behind us. And
I was very aware the whole evening.
and I turned around right after, and her dress is so shiny, and she was just right there. Lorelai. Oh, yeah. We will talk more about the premiere experience in tea time, but it was a fun time. All right. Did we watch any other movies this week?
I don't think I did.
I don't think I did either. All right. Let's move on to the main discussion. It's time for the Fangirl Oscars.
It's time.
But first, we have to thank the listeners for being here. Thank you all so much for being a part of our podcast community. We appreciate you so much. And if you don't already, we'd love if you follow the podcast for free in your favorite podcast listening app, whether that be Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or if you like to watch the show on YouTube, youtube.com/@those4kingfangirls. You can subscribe there for free. You can follow the show for free. And you can follow us on Instagram @those4kingfangirls for all of our TFF updates. It's free, it's easy, and we really appreciate it.
Yes. Easy things to do to support us.
Yeah, and we have a Patreon, which is how you can support us in making the show in general. We can make the show because of viewers and kind people like you. So we have a lot of fun perks over there. It's patreon.com/those4kingfangirls. At our first tier, Team Jacob, you get the show ad-free, you get to come to recordings, and you get our flagship benefit, which is Fangirl Tea Time, an extra half-an-hour show attached to every single episode. And at that first level, when you subscribe, you get our archive from episode 120 onward. If you subscribe at our top tier, Team Polis Bananas, you get the entire archive. So lots of new content, lots of new Fangirl Tea Times there. And you also, at our top tier, we do fangirl bonding sessions every single month, which are Zoom calls where we hang out and get to know each other once a month. And at our second tier, Team Edward, we have all our commentaries on movies and AMAs. And we have to schedule our commentaries for episodes 5 and 6 of Heated Rivalry. But we've got episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4 commentaries up right now. Yeah. All right. If you're a patron, we're moving right on to the main discussion. If not, we will be right back after these messages. And we're back. It's time for the Oscars. I love the Fangirl Oscars every year. They're so much fun. And this year was kind of like
it was kind of
hard. It's like there weren't that many movies I loved.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, let's pull up. We didn't show each other our ballots, so we're going to pull those up so we don't know what each other picked for each thing. But our first category is, do we want to alternate presenting categories, Natasha?
Sure. Well, do you want to talk about how many movies you watched?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Okay. Well, I only watched 43 movies this year, but I think last year I watched about the same amount.
Oh, wow.
Or 44, actually, because reminders of him.
Woo! 44!
You too?
No.
Oh.
I watched over 65 movies.
I was going to say, you watch so many. How?
I don't have a dog that needs me to be home all the time.
No. I just meant, like, how would you watch 44 too?
Oh, yeah.
You have a movie pass.
I have a movie pass that I can go to the movies and watch new things all the time. Alex definitely watched way more than me because he was utilizing that
rewatching lots of stuff too.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like I watch a bunch of things and I'm like, I didn't like a lot of them.
There weren't that many that I'm excited for the other
Razzies.
Our Razzies next week. I've got some great ones for that. But our first category in our Fangirl Oscars this year is most surprisingly good movie. So this is a movie, obviously, that surprised you with how good it was. Yeah. Natasha, what won your award for most surprisingly good movie?
I don't know if I even talked about this movie on the show, but okay, I love my little like romantic rom-coms, and they're so fun. And I watched a bunch of them this year, but the one that I really liked,
little romantic rom-coms. Wait, what do you reference?
This was not a rom-com. It was a romance book that they adapted on Amazon, and it's called The Marked Men, Rule and Shaw.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, so I'm trying to hold on. I need to rewatch it because I think I watched it like on the plane. And does anyone know? Never heard of it. Okay, so yeah, it was a romantic drama, and it starred Chase Stokes, who's in La La La, that show on Netflix by the beach in North Carolina.
Oh, I never watched that.
Whatever that one is. Also, Alexander Ludwig is in it.
Oh, weird. Yep. Outer Banks, Pauline.
Outer Banks. Thank you. But yeah, it's just like it's like the most ultimate like romance like book film that like they adapted.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Like,
okay, so
the most ultimate romance book.
You know how romance books, they have like all these other characters that you know are going to get their own book?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how this was. So there's like a group of boys, and they all live together. And
what is it called again? It was such a weird name.
The Marked Men.
Oh, I thought you had like a whole nother line underneath.
Anyways, he's a tattoo artist, and
The Marked Men.
I'm like trying to remember. Yeah, so he's a rebellious tattoo artist, Rule, and then Sydney Taylor is a pre-med student, and they have a complicated history and must navigate their feelings after a one-night stand.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, Marked Men.
It's like a friends to lovers type of situation.
Cool. Okay. Well,
now you all know. Now you got to go watch it and tell me if you like it.
Gotta go watch The Marked Men.
Yes, it's on Amazon. It's free.
Okay. Well, my winner of Most Surprisingly Good Movie 2025 is the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie. It was so fucking fun, and I laughed so much, and I was just like expecting it to be nonsense.
I never watched this.
I watched it twice.
Wow.
Yeah, because I had so much fun, and I wanted to watch it again because the writing is good. There's one song that's going to make you think it's stupid, and it's Joe Jonas's first musical number, and I was like, what is this? But like, stick through that 2-minute blip, and you're going to enjoy yourself. Especially if you just like are aware of the Jonas Brothers, because they just bring in a lot of like self-aware jokes from just like public persona, and it's a fun time. Yeah, and highly recommend. My favorite Christmas movies now are Spirited and the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie.
Oh my God.
Do you want to present our next category?
Well, see, now I need to watch that, but I probably won't watch it until next year.
Next Christmas. Mark your calendars for the Jonas Brothers.
Yes. Okay, our next superlative is Christine's favorite category, funniest movie.
The funniest movie of 2025 award. Do you want me to go first this time? Or
yeah, you go first.
Okay. My funniest movie award, as I was looking through, is like there weren't that many movies that were that funny. And I'm not going to also give this one to the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie, which was very funny.
Yeah, see, you do this where you like to do double categories, and that's not fair.
I'm not doing it. I said I'm not going to.
Good job, because you did it last year.
No, I do it sometimes for comedy because it's funny. Anyway, The winner of this category is Freakier Friday.
Yeah.
The sequel to Freaky Friday was actually hilarious.
Yes,
I laughed so much. They did such a good job with it. I was so proud of them, and I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much that I haven't watched it again because, like, when a movie's very funny the first time, you, like, want to just hold on to that experience.
I can agree with that.
What is your winner?
Well, I was thinking, I was like, okay, Freakier Friday was hilarious. And I would have definitely put it in this category if it weren't for another Christmas movie, Daddy's Home 2.
Oh my God.
With Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. I sang this movie's praises when I watched it.
You really did. And then I tried to watch the first one and was like,
the second one is so much better. Anyways, Daddy's Home 2 is was super funny. There's this whole thermostat scene which I was cry laughing in. And this movie, my brother was like, "You haven't seen this? You need to watch this." So thanks, Alex.
We didn't talk about how Ryan Gosling was on an SNL, and it was so fucking funny. His monologue was like all about Harry Styles. Did you watch the monologue?
I did. Ryan Gosling is just like such a nice guy. And that, like, he is such, like, a good sport about things.
Well, it's also, like, yeah, he's so cool, but he, like, has no problem making fun of himself and being weird.
I love it.
Yeah.
What even are these movies?
Okay, well, sidebar, if you haven't watched Ryan's sketches from SNL that just happened last week, they're so good. There's one called Wedding Traditions where he's at a wedding in this like crazy outfit and people clink their glasses and then the couple kisses and he's like, "What just happened?" And they're like, "When you clink the glasses, the couple has to kiss." And he's like, "They have to." and they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Interesting." So the couple are like making a speech and he keeps clinking his glass. It's great. And then there's this one called Passing Notes where he's a teacher and the SNL writers changed out the notes from rehearsal. So they have no idea what are in these notes that the class is passing around and they have to keep reading them out loud. And it's so funny. You must watch.
Did you watch the Cyclops one?
No. Did you watch the Goo Goo Man one?
No.
That one was fucking weird.
The Cyclops one was weird too, but it was also very funny. Because they wanted to, the Cyclops one, it was like these 3 Cyclops men and they're just like dumb toddlers and they come upon these goddesses who are trying to make them figure out this riddle, and they say the riddle and they're like, "Can we go through?" And they keep approaching the goddesses and they're like, "No, stop, no, stop." And like they're all laughing. Anyways, I really enjoyed that one too.
I'll have to watch it. Yeah, like Ryan will break
every one he broke.
Yeah, but so it just gets funnier as he breaks.
Yeah, I know. I love the breaking.
It's just it's art how he breaks. Anyway, back to the Oscars.
Anyway, funniest movies go to Freakier Friday and Daddy's Home 2.
All right. Yeah. Chat is like, what are these, Frank? What are these movies? Okay. Next. Our next category.
Can I just caveat this?
Yes.
Can we add documentary to this? Because I didn't.
We have it on here.
We don't have documentary.
Yeah, that's best non-scripted concert or comedy special or documentary.
Yeah, see, you didn't. So I just
assumed that you did that because we talked about documentaries in that category once. Okay. Our next category is best non-scripted concert or comedy special or documentary of 2025. Natasha, who won this for you?
I really want to know what you're saying for this. You guys know I don't really watch comedy specials very often unless Christine begs me to watch them. The only concert, I Actually, didn't even watch Taylor's updated concert this year. So I got to give it to the Netflix documentary Unknown Number, High School Catfish.
Oh,
that was fucking wild.
That was wild. And I knew what happened going into it, and it was still wild.
Yeah, one evening I watched it all by myself.
Yeah, I think I told you to watch it, right? Because I heard about it on Armchair. Yeah, and I wouldn't have watched it if Armchair Expert hadn't spoiled it for me, because I don't really watch documentaries. And I was like, "Holy shit!" What's it called again?
It's called Unknown Number.
Unknown Number.
And
definitely recommend watching.
The High School Catfish.
Yeah. All right, my best not scripted concert or comedy special or documentary, I gave it to Taylor Swift Showgirl at the movie theater release.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Because it was like really fun to watch the behind the scenes of watching movies. Ophelia, the music video happen, the fate of Ophelia. And seeing the music video for the first time in the theater was really fun. And yeah, it was just like an event, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did too.
All right. What's our next category, Natasha?
Our next category is most underrated good.
Most underrated good.
Christine.
Right. Yes.
What did you choose for this?
All right. So I haven't heard like anyone really talking about this movie. It was an A24, and I thought about it for so long. I still think about it, and it kind of like sparked some ideas in my own head for other ideas. And it's called Opus, and it's with Ayo.
Ayo Edit Ebri.
Yes, from The Bear. And I think I talked about it on the show. So there's this really famous singer, and he had like a cult like following. Everyone was like so in love with him in like the 70s, 80s. And he just goes off the grid for years and has no records come out. And now he is putting out a new record. Okay. And Ayo works for like Rolling Stone or something. She is chosen to write the article about okay, wait. I don't know if she's personally chosen. He sends out baskets to like specific reporters that will get to come listen to the record early before everyone else. Okay. And like 6 or 7 people, and someone at Ayo's like outlet gets one, and I think they bring her as an assistant, maybe. Or she also got one. I can't remember. Anyway, they all end up on this they have to get on a plane, and it brings them to this remote location where he has built his own fucking cult. Okay. And they can't have their phones there, and it's really fucking weird there. And they're one by one, like, people in this group are just like disappearing.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's the cult leader. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And it was definitely like kind of, it's like a thriller, horror, but like it's a thinker, you know, like it makes you think a lot about stuff, and I really love those too.
I gotta watch this now.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's called Opus. It was on HBO Max, I think, when I watched it.
Okay.
Yeah. Good movie.
I have nothing like that on my list.
Okay.
Alex did make me watch a lot of movies, so there's some interesting ones I watched. But
What's your most underrated good?
My most underrated good is Regretting You.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched this movie 3 times. And
I did really think that movie got unfairly judged by like critics.
Do think so too. That's why it's in this category.
They were so harsh on it. I was so confused.
I think McKenna Grace was absolutely darling.
She was.
And the mom, the actress who plays the mom, I loved her, and I thought it was funny and sad. and I just thought it was really well done. And I watched it 3 times, and I loved it every time. So
yeah, you saw it many times.
I did. So many screenings. And Tom was like, please come watch the movie 3 times. Yeah, no, I loved it. And like I said, I think like just McKenna Grace was just darling. And I really enjoyed the story. Also, watching it with someone, I watched it with Kayla, who didn't know the book, and her reactions to like all the big reveals were so good.
Her reaction to the one reveal in Reminders of Him, she was like, I guessed because she guessed.
Yeah, me too. They changed it from the book. That's why I guessed. Well, I was like,
I mean, maybe they changed. Did they really change it? Was it really that different? Okay.
Yes.
Because I remember something happening, but I didn't know what.
His parents come in, not because they totally took out Tyreek's
Okay.
Ledger's parents. Sorry, we're talking about Reminders of Him, not Regretting You at this moment. It's confusing. They're both R words. Anyways, yes. So I think both underrated, good, Regretting You. Triggers for grief, but really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on to our honorable mentions, and then we move into the top 5 countdown.
Woo.
Natasha, do you have 2 honorable mentions? Because it was hard to come up with honorable mentions, I feel.
I do, and I'm not sold on this first one, but I'll say it.
Okay.
My first honorable mention, because I did enjoy
I like my honorable mentions.
My only Marvel movie that I enjoyed this year was Thunderbolts. I love those characters, and I liked seeing them all interact. So that was my favorite Marvel movie.
Good. Yeah. Thunderbolts.
We saw it together.
We did. Sorry, I'm just switching.
Why were you down here? Do you remember?
I came down to see it, I think.
Oh.
Didn't I?
I guess so.
Because I really wanted to see Thunderbolts. And I wasn't going to go with anyone here. I think we got tickets for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So what was your other honorable mention?
Oh, I'm doing both?
Yeah.
My other honorable mention is Send Help.
I want to see Send Help.
Okay, so Christine said that every movie that we've seen up until this episode is viable for this list.
Yeah.
So
I think they're at the top of mind right now and will be like really not remembering by next year.
Yes. So there are some 2026 movies in this category, and one of them is Send Help. And it was wild and crazy and made me feel a whole bunch of things, but it was fucking good. So
I want to see it.
Yeah. But yeah, I talked about it, I think previously. I did have to cover my eyes a few times. There's lots of gore and some weird freaky shit that goes down. So
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My 2 honorable mentions. Okay. My first one is my Oxford year, which was really good.
Oh, I didn't even put that in my list.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought about it after for a long time. Mm-hmm. It's not one that I like want to rewatch because it is ultimately a sad story, but they did a really great job with it. I was trying so hard not to cry at the end because I didn't want to fuck up my makeup, because at the time I was using a new mascara that ran all over my face. But like that, they did a really great job with it. I applaud them.
I actually did think pretty hard about the 2 Sophia Carson movies I saw this year, which was The Life List, yeah, which I also enjoyed. I'm like, I like Sophia Carson, but there's something about her that doesn't want me to put her in like the top of everything, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I had this at the bottom of my list, but I realized like one of the things on my honorable mentions, I think I wanted to switch.
Yeah.
But I do think everyone should watch my Oxford year. Like they did a great job with that adaptation. If I was Julia Wayland, I'd be very happy with it. Yeah. And then my other honorable mention was Companion, which I watched at the start of last year. Yeah. Somewhere at the beginning of the year. Really enjoyed it. Think about it all the fucking time. It's with Jack Quaid and the girl from Yellow Jackets. I don't know her name, actually. But they're both fantastic, and it's a very creepy concept. And
Sophie Thatcher, thank you, Frank.
Thank you. And it's very real in our society, honestly, with AI. That movie is like a Colleen Hoover book. Go in blind.
Sophie Thatcher was also in this other movie I watched this year, which also I thought about a lot, which was Heretic, with Hugh Grant. That was wild. It was a scary movie.
I didn't see that one.
It's scary.
All right. Well, we are moving into our top 5 movies of 2025 and the ones we saw in the early 2026. All right. Coming in at number 5 for Natasha.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay, number 5. My number 5th favorite movie of the year is The Wrong Paris.
What?
Yes! The Wrong Paris is a rom-com on Netflix, and I fucking love that movie this year. It made me feel so much joy. You're not listening. Why are you on your phone?
No, I just realized I only have 4 down.
Oh. Okay, so my number 5 is The Wrong Paris.
What?
Miranda Cosgrove and Pearson Ford. I honestly I love a good cheesy rom-com.
It
This
was
one
fun.
Top tier.
I had a fun time watching this movie.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
It's a comfort.
Yeah,
film,
I love
for
a good comfort film. So
yeah.
this one.
All right.
My
Good.
number 5.
I'm glad you enjoyed it that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I go now?
This is why we call it Fangirl Oscars.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I know. It was just such a surprise.
I thought you liked it too.
I did like it. I just didn't make my top 5, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 now.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your 5th?
Okay, my 5th, I feel like it's tied because I don't know which of these vibes I want for my list. I put down People We Meet on Vacation just now because it was good. This is my problem. I'm gonna think it's really good once I get past my it's missing all these parts of the book.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm almost there, but I just finished my reread of the book, so now I gotta rewatch the movie again. And then I have it tied with Oh Hi, which was weird. And at the time, I didn't know how to feel about it. But since I think about it so much, I think it does deserve to be mentioned. So Logan Lerman is in this movie, and I love him. And also, you will know the actress. Oh, what is she from?
She's from The Bear.
She's from The Bear, yes. Okay, they're both great. It is weird. And makes you think about what are they trying to say? And it's one of those movies that's better. Don't watch anything. Just watch the movie. Again.
Molly Gordon. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you. Don't watch anything going into it because it spoils the movie. You really want to go in naked. It's better that way. So yeah, both great movies. One's a rom-com. People We Meet on Vacation. Oh Hi is I don't know, weird mashup of vibes.
Okay, I need to watch Opus and now Oh Hi. Weird mashup of vibes. Okay. My number 4 is also People We Meet on Vacation because I did watch it 3 times.
Nice.
And I don't remember the book as much, and I really liked it.
Yeah,
and it was a well-rounded rom-com movie with some sexy times and good acting and funny bits.
Yes.
Especially love that wig scene. The dance scene was great.
Yes, it really was. All right. Number 4. My number 4 is Roofman. I feel like this is an underrated movie.
I haven't watched it, but you and then Alex both watched it and liked it a lot.
Yeah, this is another one that really I think about a lot. It has, honestly, it goes into the idea that everyone's so nuanced and the internet is so quick to really judge everyone so quickly about everything ever without like really thinking about what you would do in this situation, or like really thinking that you'd be on your fucking high horse if you were in these like really hard situations. And I just really like watching the journey of the character that Channing Tatum plays in this. And if you don't know, it's about a guy who gets back from being in the army in some venue. I'm not sure like what column of the army. And I know I'm saying everything wrong because I don't know enough about the army. Anyway, he gets back and he's having really a hard time, like just being back in like regular life with his family. And also he's not making enough money to support his family. So he starts robbing McDonald's through the roofs, and he'll like cut a hole in the roof and go in. And he's like really nice to everyone. He's like, can everyone just please go in the freezer while I do this? And he lets them get their jackets and stuff. And he does this for an entire year. He robs like 40 McDonald's or something. Jesus. And like he's able to like buy his daughter some birthday presents and stuff. And on her birthday, he gets caught and arrested. And he then is in jail, but he like really wants to get back to his family, even though they won't even talk to him. And he escapes jail and ends up living in a Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, the Toys R Us.
And he also like Kirsten Dunst plays a character that he ends up like having a romance with. It's great. Yeah, it's a good movie. Roofman, watch it. It's on Paramount Plus, I think.
I gotta watch that. Okay, Opus, Ojai, and Roofman. Haven't watched those yet.
All right, we're up to number 3 for you.
Okay, number 3 is
What's your number 3?
I cheated. I have 2 in this category.
Okay, you had a tie.
Okay. I have a tie with Superman.
Okay.
And Weapons.
Wow, I didn't put Superman on my list at all. I was like, it was very confused about how I felt about it.
I loved it so much.
I'm glad you did.
I enjoyed Superman so much. I saw it 3 times in theaters. It's that AMC Movie Pass, y'all. And I just thought the chemistry. What makes me love that movie so much is everyone's performances, and also like I think the director. What's his name? Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Why am I blanking on his name? It's Jim Gunn. No. James Gunn. Wow, I was so close. James Gunn, I think, put his little hands on it.
Yeah, he put his flair in there.
And I loved the scene with Eddie Gattegi when he's like walking Lois Lane into like the underground, whatever, where Superman is. And it's so fun with the music. Anyway, I just think Lois Lane and Superman, those actors, I'm also blanking on their names, Rachel Brosnahan and David Cornsweet. Cornsweet. Did such a great job. Yeah, so I enjoyed that movie so much. And I mean, even Nathan Fillion is in it and he's hilarious. And
I think I have to watch it again. Like, I feel like.
When did you watch it?
We watched it at Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I just didn't like love it enough to think about it a lot or want to watch it again.
I thought about it too much. I also really like the music a lot in it. And also Weapons. I love a good horror film, and this was like horror film plus funny plus weird and crazy, and it was just so well done. And the main antagonist lady is getting all of her flowers. She won, I think, the SAG award. So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Anyways, Gladys, I think that's her name. Yeah. The kid chase scene.
I could not watch Weapons, even though I really wanted to. I tried. I scarred myself. Couldn't look at the ceiling for weeks.
Oh, God.
Number 3 for me is Freakier Friday. I love this movie.
Wow. Twice.
Well, yeah, because it's on the top 5 list. It did win a superlative because it was so funny, but like it's also one of my favorites that I watched this year for sure. I really enjoyed it so much. It brought me so much joy. Yeah, Jessica, I am currently working on See You at Twilight. The third draft is due April 13th. And I have not started the third draft yet. So, because I have another project that was due yesterday that I'm still working on today. So I am just overwhelmed. Anyway, 3 is Freaky Friday. I highly recommend if you haven't watched it yet to watch it. Like, it felt like such a warm hug for, I feel like, the millennial generation.
Yeah, it really did. I think Lindsay Lohan also did a really great job comparing that. Like, we kept seeing her in those Netflix, but like, I feel like she really came home here. And Jamie Lee Curtis, just fucking phenomenal. I just love her so much.
She is so fucking good. Like, what she shines so much in this movie. Every like one off, I'm just like,
they did a really great job doing a sequel, because usually those sequels just aren't that great.
No, yeah, this is the first sequel in a long time that I feel like that was fantastic. Like,
yeah, like
so much fun.
I'm excited for The Devil Wears Prada 2, but I'm also nervous because that first movie is just perfect.
I can't get on board with The Devil Wears Prada. I don't know why I don't care about like that movie. I just was meh about it. I didn't have anything to really hold on to. It wasn't like funny, and it hurt me with the meanness.
True, I guess so. I don't know. Meryl Streep is just so iconic. That stuff, you're moving at a glacial pace. Like, God, that stuff has been ingrained in me for years.
I feel like I could feel her pain too hard. Like Anne Hathaway's. Like, I was so, like, I hated everything that was happening to her.
Okay.
I've only watched it like twice because I didn't like it.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, I didn't know this about you.
I feel like you did, but you forgot. So you say this every time.
It's just such like, it's a movie that made me.
It was a movie that hurt me.
Oh God.
All right.
Okay.
Number two. What's your number 2 movie of 2025, Natasha?
Number 2 is the only Oscar nominated film.
Wait. Mine too.
Oh, I don't know which one you're going to put, but I put Sinners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, that's so weird that both of our number 2s are Oscar nominated films.
I know which one you have. Because I was debating putting that one on, but I don't know. It's really hard. So whatever Christine says, I know what she's going to say. I'm tied with that one too for number 2. But yeah, Sinners. This came out in February of 2025. It was like really early.
Yeah, it was.
And just thought about this movie so much. I love it was very provocative. It was scary. I love vampires, and I love like the twins in it. It was also heartbreaking, and it was just so good. So, I mean, if you haven't seen Sinners yet, I don't know what you're doing. And the music in it, God.
See, Sinners isn't on my list because there's something about it was kind of scary, and I just didn't want to watch. I like to put ones that I'd watch again on my top 5, but it was so good.
Yeah, I've seen it twice now, but I don't. It's not a movie that I would ever watch alone. Like, I've watched it with Alex again. Yeah.
It's not that scary. I overhyped myself and got freaked out.
Yes, definitely. It's just it's devastating. It's hard to watch, but also
it's
really
upsetting.
Good.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's like a mirror of hard truths in society, and it's upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my number 2.
Yeah, it's a great film. My number 2 is Hamnet. And I'm so glad I watched it. It was so good, and I still think about it, and it just had such a profound effect on my emotions. Yeah. And it's so beautiful in that final sequence. I just will never forget watching it. And I highly recommend, if you have to choose two films to watch from the Oscar noms, watch Sinners and watch Hamnet.
Yeah. Watch Sinners first and end with Hamnet.
Yes. Very different vibes. Very different vibes.
Yeah, I went to the premiere for Hamnet, and that was also very like crazy experience. I think being in that theater and like watching that for the first time. I kind of wish it was more of an intimate experience because I kind of just sat there in awe most of the time. Mm-hmm. There was also technical difficulty. The sound chop cut out halfway through, and so we had like a 20-minute period. So like I feel like that
20 minutes,
yeah, of them like trying to fix it.
Wow.
But
that's a long time.
I really enjoyed Hamnet. I want to watch it with my brother. I don't know if he's seen it.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, Hamnet follows the story of Shakespeare meeting his wife, having his kids, and what inspired Hamlet, the film. I mean, not the film, the play. The film.
It's not really about Shakespeare. It's about his wife.
I mean, no, it is. It's about the family in general.
Family.
Yeah. I think it's about, but like, it's really interesting to get to know his wife through this film.
Jessie Buckley, who plays, her name is Anne Hathaway, but they named her something else in this. It's like Annis or something. She's a phenomenal actress.
She's very, very good.
I hope she wins Best Actress.
It was so funny to me that Joe was just like randomly there. He'd had such a small role. Joe plays Shakespeare's wife's brother. And he just like pops up every once in a while. Disappears. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, Joe has like a very small role in this film. Taylor Swift's Joe Alwyn. Yeah.
When I was at the premiere, we were like above on this balcony thing looking over, and I turned to Becca. I was like, it's Joe Alwyn. And then he clocked me right as I was like recording him.
He can sense a Swiftie. And okay, we are down to our best movie of 2025.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
and I bet you $100 it's the same movie.
Did it come out in 2025?
No.
Yeah. So 2025, it seems like wasn't the best year for our favorite movies.
No.
None really made it to the top slot. And what made it to the top slot for both of us
is not even out yet.
Isn't technically out. It will be out soon. Should we say it at the same time?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh gosh, what a fucking good movie.
I mean, I don't think we were surprised that it was so good. So
we weren't, because early reviews said masterpiece. And we agree.
We do agree. It's funny because it's like Interstellar is one of my favorite movies. A lot of the times I have these space movies are my favorite. Like Arrival is one of my favorite movies.
But it has to be a space movie that is like
with
fueled
heart.
By character and heart. Yeah,
yes.
That's the thing. And they as such strong characters and so much heart in all of those movies, and that's why we love them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Arrivals too. I love Interstellar as well. But I don't love either of them, I don't think, as much as I love Project Hail Mary.
I don't know where it falls. Yeah, I need to see it again.
And yeah, I'm excited to see it again. And I love that. I don't think you should watch anything about this movie. And I hate that like they need to do trailers and stuff. But like part of the magic of reading this book was having absolutely no fucking clue where we were going with it. Mm-hmm. Like you have no idea what's going to happen when you go out that deep space. Mm-hmm. Absolutely no clue. And it's such a joy to watch it unravel without knowing anything. So if you don't know anything now, please keep it that way and go see the movie when it comes out. Yeah. Or read the audiobook or read the book, because it is so good. Such a joy every time I experience it.
Yeah. Watching it also like through Taya's eyes, who also didn't know anything about it too, was it just showed me that like, yeah, don't go in with any knowledge. Like,
no, you shouldn't.
She was so happy and so upset all together. She kept looking, the eyes she kept giving me. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. After like I was asking her like what parts, I don't even want to say.
I know. Well,
yeah.
Anyways, it's good. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So like,
yeah, and it was done with practical effects, which I love.
Oh yeah, which I didn't even know.
I didn't either, and I was so impressed. And let's not even talk about it any further.
Okay.
But it's just so good, and you're gonna love it. I am so confident.
Me too.
I'm so excited to watch it again.
It's 2 hours and 45 minutes, and it's not going to feel like that at all.
It doesn't feel like it at all. I'm so excited to have it like in my computer so that I can watch it whenever I want. Yeah,
I'm so excited. I can't wait to go watch it. I got to go watch it with Alex. I have to go experience it with him.
Yeah. All right. Those are our Fangirl Oscars 2025. And our winner was a 2026 movie. So do with that what you may. Love The Martian as well. Is it better than that? I would say equal to, I love The Martian too. So I don't know. My love for the Project Hail Mary kind of like surpasses The Martian just because there's more to love.
Yeah. That's a good thing to say.
Yeah, like it's not like it's better, but I think there's just like more elements to hold on to that you think about. Yeah. And they're both excellent, but this is just a different kind of love. It's like more expansive. Yeah. And I wanted to rewatch The Martian after, because like we can't rewatch Project Hail Mary. We don't have it available to rent or buy.
It's not even out yet.
It's not even out yet. But yeah, it evokes the same joy and feelings. Yeah. All right, folks. We're going to wrap this up with a Merry Kiss Cliff. Okay. Ryan Gosling. David Cornsweet. What other movies did I put down? Chad Michael Murray.
Oh God. I'm cliffing Chad Michael Murray. Gosh, I think I'm gonna marry David Cornsweet and just kiss Ryan Gosling.
Seem like a sweetie pie.
Well, Ryan is so nice, but he's so obsessed with Ava Mendes. So
no. I just mean David Cornsweet sounds like a sweetie pie.
Oh yeah.
Every time I hear him talk.
Yeah, he's also like my perfect type. So
yeah. This is complicated. I think I might marry Ryan Gosling with the caveat that like in this world it's different, and even
they're not married.
Isn't married, yeah. And yeah, probably kiss David Cornsweet, and unfortunately cliff the Chad. Yeah, and I'm sorry. All right, folks. Well, that was our show today. Next week we have our Fangirl Razzies. It should be a hoot. Achoo!
Wow. That was the most sneezy of sneezes I've ever heard.
Did not expect that.
That was a full achoo.
It came out of nowhere.
And now you're yawning.
Yeah, I'm very tired. I stayed up too late.
Me
anyway,
too. I was going to text you. I'm so tired.
Same. Anyway, We are going to record Fangirl Tea Time right after this for our patrons. But for everyone else, thank you so much for being here. We love y'all. You can follow us on Instagram at Those Working Fangirls. Our show is edited by Shannon Burton. Our music is by Cole Jenkins with vocals by Heather Traska. We release new episodes every single Friday. My name's Christine.
I'm Natasha.
We will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You have to do the last goodbye.
Goodbye.